posted on the corner. I'm posted on the corner.
You posted on the corner with yours truly, Incognito
and DJ Misses.
DJ Misses, let's go to that dance hall vibe.
The Queen is here.
Yeah, Grammy nominated. Spice in the studio.
Let's talk about it. Wagwan, wagwan. Yes. The Queen is here.
What's up from the TV to the speaker? You working hard.
I know, I'm super tired. I started like 6 a.m. this morning, so I've been up from 4 getting ready. So
getting to it.
You have emotion. Here. We're still going.
The Queen is keeping it going.
Yeah. That is great. You're getting ready for a listening session this week.
On Thursday.
Okay,
yes.
What is it going to be like? What can we expect? Because you don't do that normal.
I know. I'm going to actually do a deeper dive into each song, why I penned it, introduce the songs to them. It's going to be their first time hearing the songs from the album. So I just want people to have a more connection with why I chose those songs. Because, I recorded like over 50 songs and then I had to narrow it down to 9. So I just wanted to kind of explain to them, okay, this song, this is why I wrote this song, what it means to me, where I'm coming from. And to be emancipated for the past 10 years, I've been in a record deal. I'm now free, so yes. I need to share my story so that they can understand what this project means to me. This is my baby. Yeah. It's my first independent album.
Congratulations.
Friday. Yeah.
So you said 50 songs. So what was the process of you narrowing it down just to 9 out of all of your greatness?
First of all, I cheated. So I cheated because I'm in this deal. The distributors are Stealth and United Masters. Big up Wonder Woman Production as well. Yeah. So I cheated. I recorded 50 and then I narrowed some down by myself.
Okay. Yeah.
I get them 30. So, I wasn't supposed to say that, but I had to. And I just kind of eliminate based on songs. I've been in the business for 20 years.
Yeah.
So based on maybe songs, maybe a topic that, I've kind of did before, or it may sound like whatever, I was like, okay, let me leave this one. Let me take this one out. And then I came down to 9. It was very hard to pick 9.
What was the very first record you recorded for this project?
That's a hard one. I think that was Clap Clap. Clap Clap, the one that's out now.
Okay, so you got the Clap Clap challenge going on.
I have the Clap Clap challenge going on. I'm giving away 200,000 Jamaican. Jamaican dollars. Let me put the emphasis on Jamaican dollars.
Oh, she even forgot the dollars. Jamaican.
I know that's right. Yeah. So, the challenge is going on extremely well. I already see, so the challenge was supposed to be whoever goes most viral.
Okay.
I already see like a baby mother who was doing the Clap Clap challenge, and her video is kind of circulating. So she's like in the top 10 right now. But there's also a Caucasian girl who's been going crazy. She's from Europe. So there's a lot of little people that's been doing it. And, it's going to be a hard pick, but I'm going to pick the winner on Friday. Wow. The day that the album drops.
That's dope. So you've been in the game for 20 years, like you said. How does it feel to be an international superstar and then being crowned the Queen of Dancehall?
It feels good at the end of the day. I was been the queen before they crowned me, but
but they already knew that.
Yeah, but you don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm reaping the seeds that I've sowed. I've been in the business for 2 decades. That's a long time. So it's a lot of consistency to still be relevant right now in a male-dominated business. There's so many artists in Jamaica. So for them to crown me, little old me, who used to poor and homeless and have no shoes and no clothes, I feel good.
Wow. How do you feel like being from Jamaica, born and raised, mold you as the woman that you are today?
I feel like my upbringing, the background. I came from humble beginnings. I came home one day and I was homeless because I lost my house to fire. It was hard living in Jamaica. Sometimes, I didn't know where the food gonna come from, where, clothes gonna come from and stuff like that. So I feel like that entire ordeal, the humble beginnings are where I'm coming from, that's really what molded me and shaped me into this strong fighter that I am. So certain times like now when look at things happen and it would have make anybody give up. Like a lot of people look up to me and my fans love me because they feel like you're so strong
and you're so
many things come
about
at you.
Yeah.
You just keep going and you keep knocking them down. It's because of my past, because I feel like I've been struggling and fighting all my life, so I'm used to it. If I go outside right now and something happened drastic, like someone would give up, I'll be like, oh, okay.
I gotta
And
keep
jump
pushing.
over it, because I've already started, my past has already molded me and shaped me into a strong woman and a fighter. So I'm always fighting. I'm always gonna be the one to kick down the door.
Spice is here, post on the corner with yours truly, Incognito and DJ Misses. Since we're talking about the beginning and the origin, when it came to artistry, what was like that song that hit you that made you go, I have passion for music. This is it. I can do it.
So it's funny how you ask that question. I'm a little church girl.
Okay.
I started in church.
Come on, Spice.
So when I was about 5-6 years old, you had to go Jamaica background. You have to go Sunday school as a child. You have to. No care if your father bad in Morocco. My father was a Rasta, but I still had to bathe every Sunday morning and go to Sunday school.
Right.
So I started singing on the choir, and I was a little tiny girl, but I had this bold voice and this huge personality, and everybody used to put me at the front of the choir, and I used to sing, and that's where I kind of fell in love with music.
Yeah.
But when I came into like dancehall and reggae, my father, he used to play a lot of Bob Marley in the house, a lot of Professor Nuts. And he used to say, my daughter, if you sing that song, yeah, I'm give you extra dumpling in your plate. I love dumpling. And I used to love dumplings. So I used to practice the songs and sing them for the dumpling.
I know that's right.
And that's where my passion for reggae music started. It started off me listening to Bob Marley and Professor Nuts. So when I grew up now and I became a teenager, I went outside the house and discovered dancehall, which is a more slacker sound and a more faster pace rhythm, more whining and broke out. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, I prefer this one. So I stopped kind of doing like reggae music and started dancehall, and that's where it started for me, really, from my home, from church to home, and then in the streets.
What was your childhood nickname?
Gracie.
Gracie. So how did you come up with the artistry name Spice?
I came up with that name. I was in a group in my community. I'm from a place called Old Brayton in Portmore. Big up Portmore for sure. You know?
Big up.
Yeah.
And it's a group of girls. We created this group. It was called Guillotine because the name of the street is Guillotine. So we were the Guillotine Girls. However, I was very feisty and fire with the mouth. So somebody say something, I'm the one that's gonna be like,
Yeah.
an answer. So in Jamaica, they say that's very feisty, like spicy. So whenever I'm not there, they used to tease like some of the girls, you slim or your hair won't comb or whatever. I would be the one that would argue for them. So when I'm not there, the guys in my community used to say, where's the little spicy one? And I think the name kind of stick to me from there. They used to say spicy until we just started saying spice automatically.
And it fits you, your vibe, your
Yes,
music, because
I'm
everybody
always
know you
very
coming to a
flavorful.
spice show,
Yes.
baby.
Yeah.
You gonna leave with some seasoning.
Yes.
So you are very transparent, especially when you got on Love and Hip Hop.
I
You
am.
definitely introduced yourself to a lot of people that did not know who Spice
Yes,
was.
I did.
And you're very open about being a mom and the transition that you had to make.
Yep.
So how do you balance being such a mom, a strong mom, heavy in your kids' life,
Ooh.
and being an international superstar?
I don't know if I'm still balancing it. When I was coming a while ago, my daughter was like, Mommy, can you take us to the pool? And I'm like, I can't. And it damped my heart because she been seeing me all day just in and out going to interviews. Because like I told you, I started from like 6 o'clock this morning. And so I don't think I'm the most perfect mom. I haven't balanced that aspect of being a mom perfectly as yet. But I try my hardest. And so I never miss birthdays. I never miss Christmas. I never miss parent-teacher meetings and stuff that's important to them, moments that will stand out to them. And I try my hardest because when I went on a show for Love and Hip Hop, since you mentioned it, I left Jamaica and I came here and I had to leave them with my mom because they were safer there and I was more secure knowing that they're with my mom,
Right.
so she could take care of them. So when I moved here, I told them I'm coming to make my name for myself. So I had to sacrifice leaving them. But now I bought a house here in Atlanta.
Come on. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And then babies in there playing pranks on you.
Yeah. And so, we cried together because it's just a moment where as a mom you make your sacrifices for your kids and you create that moment for them, and then you and them can just live happily ever after. And I think they're getting older now, so they understand what it takes, and all
So
the
with you being
sacrifice
on
I've
reality
made.
TV, you also have your own show.
I have my own show.
That's making its
Spice
way
It
back
Up.
around. Tell us more about it.
Spice It Up is a show, where I cover the topics that's real to us in Jamaica. So me get like the people them, the artists them, and so as an interviewer, there's certain things that you guys may try to be professional about. So me are the one who not care. I ask them everything.
Whoa!
So you getting spicy for real.
Anything. And I think that's what people love about my talk show that I have in Jamaica called Spice It Up. I'm able to get to artists that probably wouldn't do an interview with certain media houses. Because in Jamaica we have it that some of the media houses kind of tear us down and make us look bad sometimes. But the artists them willing to come and talk to me.
That's
and
dope.
I'm willing to ask them anything.
Yeah.
And that's great because you're giving them the platform.
Yes.
That's dope.
Hey, we spicing it up today because she posted on the corner with yours truly, Incognito and DJ Misses. Emancipated is available everywhere this Friday.
Yes.
All digital streaming platforms. What was the record that you had the most fun recording?
Baker Man. Baker Man, I had fun recording that song.
Yeah.
That song, Baker Man, it's a song where, because I don't know if it's happened to you,
Let me know.
but it happens to me. So I have 2 exes, right? Because I'm single at the moment. And I'm there and I'm like, damn. When I broke up with my boyfriend, I'm like, if I could have taken the personality from this one and put it to this.
If you could put them both together and make your perfect
Thank
man.
you!
All right now, y'all.
So you trying to make your perfect man. But that's how you get let me take
take a
some of
little bit
these
of this
characteristics. Let me
and
take
put
them.
it- Yeah!
Put them together and I got my perfect man.
Yeah! That's what Baker Man is about. I had fun recording that song.
I know that's right. So when can we expect the tour?
The tour. Well, I just came off a tour.
Congratulations.
I just came off. I've been to so many different countries. I left from Amsterdam, Germany, France. I was going all over the world, and I recently just came back just to promote Emancipated album.
Yes, that's dope. So we know that you like to pull, you like to interact with your fans. You call them your besties. So you
Yes.
like to interact with them, bring them on stage so they can turn up with you.
Yes.
So when they go to a Spice show, how can they know like I'm about to get picked?
Oh,
what
they
makes them
don't know.
stand out? What makes somebody stand out to like I want you on the stage?
I go for the weakest link.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You go for the person that like I don't think you're gonna turn up, but she gonna turn up.
Right. I go for the weakest link, and you never know. But a lot of people, especially male, they come to the show to be called up because they know there's gonna be a segment in I'm show. I'm gonna say you. Come here. Yeah, you come here. So everybody want to be picked, but I always go for the weakest link, the one who I think is gonna fail. That's how I pick him. But the funny part about me picking one that I think is gonna fail is that a man might come on the stage and him look skinny like him can't lift me up or him can't manage, but the fact that he can, it gives a great reaction.
Yeah.
Where had to been one of the most craziest fan experiences that you ever had?
In Paris.
Really?
Yeah. I picked one of the weakest link. It was a Caucasian guy with glasses, looked very nerdy. So obviously I felt like he couldn't do nothing. But baby, that man lift me and spin me and twist me. He was doing the Jamaican daggering. He was, cartwheeling everything. Like, that was like a memorable moment for me.
I know that's right.
Phoebe on Thursday is the listening session. She gets very, very personal. Let's go back just a little bit. High school or middle school, elementary school. Who's your favorite teacher?
Miss Butner. That was my favorite teacher. St. Catherine High School. Shout out to the Blue Crest.
Yeah.
Yes. Spanish Town. Yeah, Miss Butner was a great teacher. Mr. Mundell, who was my music teacher, he was also a great teacher as well. I think I have a lot of great teachers,
That's dope.
that I can remember.
Cool. So what advice do you have for the women out there that have families, but they scared to step out because they care about what people think and all of that type of stuff like that, but they have a dream that they want to follow? What advice do you have for them?
I would say prayer and consistency is the key to success. As long as you pray and you have faith and you stay consistent, that will definitely get you to your dreams. I always tell them good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good becomes better and your better becomes best. Never
Yes,
give up,
ma'am.
believe in yourself, because someone's opinion of you does not define who you are. So as long as you believe in yourself and you stay focused,
Yeah,
you definitely will achieve.
definitely. If you could change one thing about this industry, what would it be?
That's a good question. If I could change one thing about this industry, I would say I would change our industry expect women to be. how the industry expect women, you know, to be.
Yeah, how they expect us to come through and
Yeah.
do what they say and all that.
Yeah.
All right, in closing, I got 3 quick questions for you. I sure got 3 quick ones now. I see you over there tatted up. What was your first tattoo?
My first tattoo was this S on my neck. Is it this side or that side?
Right here.
It is one that don't look too good like a S. I actually had the tattoo artist practice on me when I discovered my name was gonna be Spice.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's how I was with my DJ name. Right there, I'm like, if ain't nobody gonna believe in you, you better believe in you.
What's your go-to dish when you at home and you in that kitchen? What's your go-to dish?
I can't saltfish, hands down, easy to cook, and you know I love I can't saltfish and some fried plantain. Yeah, that's my
Period.
go-to dish.
Who would you consider to be one of your closest friends in this industry? Somebody that you can talk to and just lean on and you didn't expect?
In the industry or just friends, like a music person or just my friend?
I'm saying in the professional realm because, you know, personally we have those people, but in the professional realm industry, yes.
There's so much.
That's good.
That's great that you have a support like that in the industry for sure.
I don't have a lot though, but in the industry, that's a good one.
That one go-to. You ain't got to give me all one. Give me that one special one.
That I go to for advice?
Yeah.
Or
you know,
just a friend that I have in the industry that I can call?
I would say advice, and it kind of goes both ways. You know, we no holds barred. We can be transparent, and they uplift you and motivate you in times. You might even drop a tear or laugh a lot.
I would say Missy.
Wow.
Yeah.
The GOAT?
There's only one Missy.
Yeah.
Super duper fly?
That's hard.
Hot boy?
Yeah.
Oh, you cold?
That's cool. So I do want to ask you. I asked a lot of the artists
I have
that
to
come
big
in
up
here.
Missy.
Yeah.
Because Missy Elliott is someone who I met her like years ago. I forgot how many years ago. And ever since I met her, every year she celebrates her birthday, I have to be there.
Yes.
And I remember like a year ago when she was doing her party, she was bigging up everybody in the place, and she was like, you know, me and all of y'all go way back, but Spice is the only one that has been here for the most birthdays. And that felt so good because when I met her, I was like, oh my God, this is Missy.
Come on.
Let's talk about it. But she was just so humble and so sweet, and I was kind of disappointed a little bit when I met her. I never talk about this.
Why?
Yo, when I saw Missy, you're going there with an expectation. This is Missy.
It's Missy Elliott.
And your head is big and swell. And yo, I'm going to meet Missy Elliott. She came in the elevator and she was just calm and cool. And she was, hi. How are you? Like, just, and I'm like, this is Missy. This Missy Elliott. This is Missy Elliott. Humble.
Wow.
Calm, short, calm, humble. Like I was.
Painted Spice.
Yes. But that's how you know, like,
Yo,
it's
I
in you
was
and not
like-
on you.
Yo, I give it up to her, man. I give it up to her. She have the best advice for anything. You know, a real sweetheart. Like
Yeah.
dope.
That's
It's great
so dope.
to have a friend like Missy Elliott that you can really call, and she'll pick up the phone and she'll steer me right.
That's amazing.
She knows. If anybody knows the industry,
Yeah.
it's Missy Elliott.
I was hot-headed the last time I have a conversation with her. I was like, Missy, she was like, no, but Grace, you know, sometimes, you know, she's just different. She's different, man. Yo, big up Missy Elliott. She's different.
That's so dope. So I asked a lot of artists when they come in here if Spice could go back in time and talk to Gracie, what advice would you give her?
I would tell Grace to learn to be more forgiving and not go from 0 to 100 so quick.
For sure.
Because sometimes I'm like a hothead. I look a hothead, you know? And I guess there's a lot of people who have crossed my path, but because I'm a Leo, so I'm so loyal, so I feel like everybody should be like me. But I just need to realize that everybody's not me.
Right.
So I think I would tell her to be more forgiving.
I'm not gonna lie, I love when you get spicy on Love and Hip Hop though. Cause that accent get heavy. I be like, oh shit. They about to rev her up.
when the accent comes out, you know that is done.
When they start putting the
caption, you know, like I don't give a like. I still when I go
That's how
rap,
my
everything is over. Like yeah, because I mean, I remember one time I was getting kind of bashed when I just go on Love and Hip Hop. Because when I went there, I was speaking the way I'm speaking to you, standard English. Because in my head, I'm like, well, if I talk Pat, well, they don't understand. How you gonna communicate with me?
Yeah.
If I start speaking my natural Jamaican, you not gonna understand nothing what me I say. So it's like me in my head, me I say, if me go talk to them people here, I gotta speak a little standard English so they can understand.
Right.
So Jamaican was like, huh? Why is she speaking
Oh.
standard English? And I was like, so that they can understand me.
Right.
But they didn't get it. But when I go on the show, even when I try to have a conversation and I speak standard English, you know, I'm able to articulate myself extremely well. When they piss me off, I don't remember that I need to let them understand nothing. You know?
Yeah, because everybody
when the Jamaican come out of me.
That's how I know you about to turn them. When they put them subtitles at the bottom, like, oh, Spice finna let them have it. I know that's right.
Good thing was we didn't pull out no subtitles during this interview, Misses. When she is Grammy nominated, Emancipated is available on all digital streaming platforms. Make sure you tap in. Salute to all the besties. We got a new Post on the Corner alumni.
Yes.
Love and Hip Hop ATL star. Spice it up.
Look, when we come to Jamaica, I'm name dropping.
Straight up. Straight up. And Missy,
All
Ellie,
my
and
friends do that. Yes.
I know Spice.
Yes.
Spice in the studio. Appreciate you coming.
Posted on the corner.